Here we are, ladies, gentlemen, and fucklagers. It's been a while since I called anybody a fucklager. Yes, indeed. This is the third episode of Home, a unique horror adventure. It's been pretty unique so far. Lots of ladders, lots of doors, but an interesting story. And here we are back. I made my way up the ladder as best I could on my leg. Would I really need that gun or that knife before the end? I imagine if you choose not to pick things up, it will change the way the story works in some way, like the storytelling. Either way. I wondered what was on that VHS tape I found, or in that locked room. Should I have gone back to check? Well, firstly, there was nowhere to use the tape. Secondly, the room is locked and you can't enter it. My head was buzzing with questions. Tired thoughts as I ascended the ladder. Suddenly, as I lifted the heavy lid above me, I could smell fresh old pine trees. Oh, we're outside, guys. Just keep walking. This is a door, of course. Must have been inspired by old Resi Evils with the doors and stuff. There's a ladder I can't reach. Even, yes he will, an old ladder leading up to an ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder? Yeah, of course you did. I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. We'll move left first. There's an arrow pointing this way. The water tower is obviously very important. Very important. There's doors everywhere. I tried the little key I'd fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit, and I heaved open the rusty door. Oh, interesting. The wind was picking up a bit. The night air had become strangely chilly. Okay, so that's these torches. Is this like a house? I can enter it. The old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound that was of the increasing wind buffeting the decrepit structure. Before I explore this train station, I'm going to go back and climb up the water tower because, yeah, I don't want to, I don't know. I mean, the water tower is obviously an important part. I found clues leading me to it before. And yeah, let's have a look. Let's see what we can find. Just keep going up, I guess. What are we going to find at the top of this water tower then? Surely not another dead body. In a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? I slid the filthy wallet in my back pocket. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. In fact, it didn't contain any cards or ID of any kind. I thought I should recover my credit card and driver's license at least. So his wallet has somehow ended up at the top of this water tower, apparently. Did I put this up here, or was somebody carrying it? Peculiar. From the railing I could see over the woods and down to the entrance to the sewers. Had I come through there before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. It was getting cool up there, and I shivered with an uneasy sense of what was to come. How did I get home from here? Home is the name of the game, guys. Yeah, this guy has no idea. He just woke up in a house, like, what the fudge? So we can go through here now to the train station, I guess. Here we go. This is the train station. There's a door. And there's probably another door. We'll go this door, why not? What's this map? An old map encased in glass, hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course, the map I found in those tunnels had similar locations marked, and the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower and even this train yard. What was he doing coming back here? The sorry condition of this place seemed sad somehow, but also ominous. Door. Fudge it. Let's go. We're back outside. What is that? A wrecked train? The old train was ripped open. and hanging from a shred of metal. As well as the old broken fence was a dark stained patch of cloth. It looked synthetic, like some kind of outerwear. Inside the train shell I could see a few faint impacts, like wounds. Could they have been bullet marks? Was somebody shot there? The ground was well worn though. I couldn't really make anything out. I realised I was touching the gun I had found as I fought. It was getting cold out there, and I had to keep moving. Okay, that is it for this bit. Interesting. Yeah, all the things are starting to come together now. I think, maybe. We got this door. Another door. And probably another one. Yep. You know it, guys. You know it. Back outside. Wait, is this where I fucking came in? It is. The fudge. Ah, oopsie. Lol. Oh, what is this? The ancient ticket booth was falling apart and covered in dust and grime. Stacks of paper lined the counter, faded remains of old schedules and reports. Among the papers were never-looking sheets covered in scribbles and illegible notes. Come to think of it, the man in that house had kept similar scribbles hidden on his bookshelf, and his notes on the water tower outside too. I guessed he could have been coming here, but why? What was he using this old station for? I couldn't be sure why the man had come to the station before, but it seemed obvious that he had. The mysteries are real. Back through another several doors. Here we go. Hope you're ready. Hope you're ready. Hope you like doors, people, because we are going through them a lot. There we go. What is this? This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath. That man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. I almost wished I had paid more attention to those crazy scribblings. Maybe I would have been less nervous about entering that dark forest. You're entering a dark forest, you mad... What is this? Some bushes? Okay, so now apparently we can go through bushes. So it's gone from door simulator to bush simulator. Bush simulator. Sorry, bush simulator. Say that 10 times fast. Bush simulator. What is this? Trampled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take back my credit card? Let's take it back, people. I pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I could find my driver's license too. However, did it get away out here? Indeed, we got another bush. Through the fence I could see a dilapidated old building. I wondered if I could find my way around. Through several bushes, perhaps. Perhaps we can. I'm gonna go... No, let's go through this bush. Yeah. And there's some more bushes. There's a lot of bushes. Is this going to be like a maze? What is this? There's a fire pit there. It was still a bit warm, and a few embers still burned at the bottom. Curious. Was someone else out there in these woods? Why did they abandon their campsite? 2 folding camping chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. There were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. Whoever was here left this place in a hurry, but why? Maybe I was there with somebody else. What is this? The cheap dome tent slept 2 people. I shone my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, 2 backpacks, and a cooler. I felt like if I kept rooting through the campsite, someone would walk in on me. Okay, yeah. Interesting though, very interesting. There's a lot of questions being answered here. Being asked, not even answered. There's so many bushes. What is this? What is this place? I don't know if I should search through more bushes or search this place. It says no up there. Decisions. Let's have a look. Why not? Why not? What is this? A grimy sink had a small patch in that looked almost clean. Okay, this could be the washroom that was mentioned on the map. I'd assume so. There wasn't much in the way of clean water there, but the sink did work. Okay. Can I interact with things a third time? No. Only twice. A musty wooden plank propped up the stall door. It didn't really seem useful. Did I bother to take it? Sure, why not? Let's take everything. I wasn't sure why, but I took the plank because planks are overpowered. If you ever get a chance, guys, use a plank, take a plank, do anything with a plank. You will find success. The washroom still was filthy and disgusting. I wanted to get away as quickly as possible. Okay, so we just came in here and we got a plank. Now we're set. We are set, guys. We got planks. We're ready to go. What is that? Is that the one we came in from? I guess so. Let's go to this bush. Bush hype. So many bushes. So little time. So many bushes. So little time. So many bushes. There's so many bushes. So many bushes. There was some personal effects shoved back into the rock. Wait. There was a notebook there too. Did I read it? Yes, I did. Inside the cheap dollar store notebook was a page after warm page of names and lists. None of it made much sense. The newest page contained several names. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose, Rachel, my wife. Rachel. Her name was last on the list and had a mark beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Ooh, is this guy killing all these women? Cheryl, Heather and Rose had been crossed out, but these marks looked older and more faded. We got a serial killer on our hands by the looks. Oh dear. Who were all these names? And I could only think about how much I needed to get home to make sure Rachel was okay. So we gotta get home, guys. We gotta get home, make sure the lady's alright. Jesus. We gotta find our way through all these bushes. Count the bushes, guys, please. If you don't, it's okay. If you do, amazing. Statistics, guys, statistics. Fence, shit. Fences are not good. Anyway, guys, we're gonna end it at this bush. It's about time for the ending. I believe it was the 3rd episode. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much for watching the game. And yeah, come back for more bush simulator. Thank you very much, and toodle pip.